So good afternoon, everybody. So I want to assume everybody now knows how to do a thing or two about a web landing page. At least if you cannot build an e-commerce website, you can at least build a welcome page of a website. If you cannot do Jamb websites, at least you can build a website that tells people about your business. I want to believe that. Even if it's going to take you maybe 3 weeks, at least eventually it's going to happen. I want to believe that. So what should we do today? I want us to go over everything we've learned and then be able to walk ourselves through whatever errors we've been encountering, and then we'll end the class by. I want us to go over responsiveness of our website so that we can see how to edit what's it called, to adjust our screen sizes for it to function well on both mobile, tab, and all of that. We've not done that. We only learned about it in theory. So, but the issue we have is so many people still find it difficult to even get their WordPress running. Talk more of building the website. So that's where the issue is now. How do we go from there? So let me just give me a minute to confirm those that are online so that we can solve everybody's problem one after the other first before we now go to responsiveness. Then I will now talk about hosting and we'll be done for the whole course. Right? So one after the other, where should we start from? From that last angle. So those that are online, if you can hear me, I want you to, if you have any problem with what you've learned so far while practicalizing them, just put your question in the comment section. Let me see. All right, so from that end, where are we and what have we been able to do? What is the issue? What is the stumbling block? Let's go from there. The what's it called is not launching. Zamp is launching, but your local host is not working. Okay. So that means you're not being able to do anything at all over the weekend. Alright. So here, bro, where did we get to? What have you been able to do? Have you encountered any problem? Have you done anything that is holding you back? Is there anything holding you back? Okay, so that means on your own now you can create a website up to the point where you add your anchor, everything works well, right? You believe if you sit down with it, you will do it. All right. So Amina has been able to finish up her own website. The anchor is not working. What's the issue? But the about us, did it work? Okay, we'll fix it. Okay, over here, what have we been able to do? Yes, no? Yes, two of you. What have you been able to do? Okay. So, is there any issue? No problem for now. Her neighbor, do you have any issue on your own end? No. Your neighbor here. It was working well. Okay. Zamp. Okay. To open. But it's eventually opened, right? And everything is working perfectly. Okay, so you have your website up to which point? Okay. Yeah, you did the form for them to fill, right? Okay, good. All right. So, what's the issue? What is it showing? Okay. So what's the issue? Is it not launching or MySQL is not launching? If it launches, it will close back. Okay, we'll fix it. Um, Sir, what have you been able to do? Your system is still not working well, ba? Okay. It's like I know your own issue already. So from this side, Madam in yellow, you'll be able to build back. Okay. My Agasa. Okay, you suggest we do a group work today, ba? So that means we will start from beginning to the end again. Ha, that one. I want us to do. We still have like a couple of things to learn. So I want us to learn that one today. But at the same time, I don't want us to jump there before solving everybody's problem. That's why I'm asking for everybody's problem. If you have anything that is holding you back, let's tackle that first so that we'll just go on to responsiveness and then we'll go from there. So, sir, no issue for now, but
I want to ask question.
okay.
Is there any way we can see, as in on the line,
Okay.
how and what app and what app
Okay.
is supposed to download after this one,
Okay.
then after this one,
Okay.
so as in to get there
Okay. I think I did you join the Monday class? I shared a link on Monday.
on Monday. That
Yes,
means
online. So if you visit that link I shared on Monday, you'll be able to download. There's a series of pictures. So it's screenshots of step by step of how to download, how to install everything up till you get here. I did everything. So that one is settled. So the next thing is I'm supposed to maybe create something else that will show you how to install Elementor and all of that. But then I feel like since everybody was in class and then they were able to do it, it shouldn't be a problem. All right. Mm. Yes, that's it. All right. I'll share that too. So your own now, you've been able to do what? You've created your menu. It's the remaining that is left. No problem now. You'll get through. So far, I believe those that are not having technical issues, that's maybe the exam is not working or maybe the exam is closing by itself or anything. I believe almost everybody here can at least do a thing or two with WordPress now. So for those that the exam is not working, I suggest that the simplest fix, the easiest fix for your exam is to uninstall XAMPP and install it back. So, but it can't always be like that. There's one thing I want to tell everybody. It doesn't have anything to do with this course at all. But one thing that is very, very important when you are using a PC, not even just a PC itself, any device at all, is before you click OK or before you click yes or no on any notification, make sure you read. That thing kills a lot of devices. You will give permission to what you don't know, and then every other thing just gets ruined on your PC or your phone. So nobody will get access to attack your files or hack your device or anything if you don't grant them permission. So always read whatever is written. If it's long and you are not sure, ask or do a quick Google search of what does this thing mean before you click yes. Now, some systems are not installing XAMPP because of some pre-installed apps on their system or some permissions they've granted one thing or the other before. Once they try installing XAMPP, that application will see something wrong with XAMPP and then it will delete it and then XAMPP will not function well. So those things are very, very, very important. You don't just grant permission to anything on your system. Imagine a situation where you've built a complete website on your XAMPP database, and then you install something, and then that thing corrupts your XAMPP. You know that once you have built a website on XAMPP, you can't uninstall XAMPP and reinstall it back. All your website don't go be that. Yes, now, because that's your database. That's what your database is. You can't say, okay, let me just reinstall XAMPP. everything will go. So those things are very, very important. I'll show us something today, one easy fix, so that you don't lose your website just in case. But the most important thing is, don't grant permission to what you don't know about. It's always very best. Okay.
Let's assume that this website we've been trying to do
Mm,
is for a client.
mm.
So how do they move it for the
That's the
client?
last thing we're going to learn today. That's where hosting comes in and everything. So I will I will explain that. All right. So now, who else is having issues with XAMPP? You, ba? You are reinstalling, ba? Mhm. You, is your own working? You are reinstalling it. Okay. You don't have to reinstall it. You also have to create a new distance sharp or either ways. So now we are going to talk about what responsiveness here, so that we can. For those that are online, please, I'm asking again. If you have any question at all, or if you have encountered any problem, please and please let us know, so that we can tackle it now, since today is the last class. All right. Uh, uh, I don't even know which one is the. Okay, I think I saw. Uh, where is our? Where is our example? I want us to use the same example, right? So here is the website. Oh, sorry, people are not seeing. So here's the website we built together, right? 1 minute. All right. So here's the website we all built. We built together. We built this from scratch in class, right? We all remember this website now. All right. So if you look here, I believe those online can see me too. So if you look here, you can see my mouse, right? You can see 3 different types of devices, right? So here is our desktop page. You can see, if you over on it, you see desktop. You see here, you see tablets, and if you see here, you see a mobile portrait, right? So let's see what our website looks like on mobile. Right now is what? Very big, and everything is just flying everywhere, as you can see. See, ba? This is what it looks like right now. You can see. You just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, right? So the same way you did before, or the same way you know how to edit your Flexbox before, it's the same way you just come here like this and drag it down. See? No, sorry. So it's the same way you are going to um, adjust everything. Now, if you see that it's asking you to scroll like this, that's because of what? The size. So what do we do now? We come here. Can everybody see my screen? Okay. So we come here and adjust it. See, the menu bar now is like this on mobile. We are used to, everybody's used to this now. That's how mobile pages behave. So let's come here and adjust the order of our screen to be, okay, it's horizontal already. So what we want to do is make sure it's here and not, okay. So reduce this. You can see now that it has entered this side instead of being under it, right? So the same way, you just quickly go through your web page like that and ensure that everything works the way they are supposed to. So now you have everything on the same line, but you can still make them smaller like this. Then the content of this one, okay, still center. So you can see that this one is not really noticeable, right? So click on it and what do? Go to style, right? Make the color more obvious, right? Okay. So this one is still a little bit tall. So let's reduce it a little. So now we have our website that looks like this. And then this one is now very small. The logo is not showing again. So I believe without even giving too much explanation, everybody that knows how to put their what's it called already before, they already know. If you know how to build website before, now you know how to do all of this. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You know what you are supposed to do is to just come here and adjust it to fit the screen. So if it's too big, you just come back here and set the size to be smaller than what it is currently. So as simple as that, go to typography. Right now it's 71 pixel, right? Okay, no. Make it 50. Then this one is how many right now? Mobile view, yes. So you just come here, change the style, typography, change the size to be, this one is 90 right now, put it to be, say 60, like that, and then you're good to go. So like that, you just go over your design and make them smaller real quick. You understand now, ba? Do we understand? So this, you do the same thing for the mobile, for the tablet. Most times tablet is always almost the same with desktop, because the screen is wide. So all you need to do is just to reduce them a little to make sure they fit into that portrait mode. You understand? So there's nothing really big that, like this one now, the register is going to the other edge. They will have to scroll. So bring it back inside. You understand? So once I bring it inside now, you see that the scroll button that was under here before is gone. So just do basic adjustment like that, and then when you publish, you see that everything works perfectly on different devices. We are not building a live page now. If not, we would have just visited the web page on our mobile to see what it looks like. But in a situation where you already have your hosting and everything, you can always, once you publish, you can always check it on your mobile phone or tablet or anything you want to check it with. So That's about that. Do we have any question?
If you check it and maybe there's little, you can unpublish. Like, okay, you can delete quickly and go and
You don't even have to. The thing is this. You know, it's not like people are out there waiting for you to publish your website that they are going to be visiting it. While you are in test phase or you are in development phase, nobody knows your website. Nobody is visiting it except you. So it's always there. So you just do your design, fix whatever you want to fix, check it, and then publish again. So when everything is fixed completely, then if it's a client website, you now deliver to the client and say, okay, we are done. They can now tell people that this is our website, visit blah 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 blah. You understand? And then you can even still make it not public self. All those options are there in cPanel when you buy your hosting. Yes. So do you have any other question? Any other question? I'm waiting. No question, right? So if we don't have questions, I want to okay. No, at all. You have several options. Several options. It's not a must you use XAMPP. I think we mentioned this earlier. It's not a must you use XAMPP. In fact, you can. There are so. It's not even a must you use WordPress. There are different site builders. There is Joomla. The most important thing is knowing how to structure your page. If you know how to structure your page, the rest is simple. It's a tool. Just learn how to use that tool. What we learned here is Elementor. You can use most people use WordPress without any page builder. They use WordPress and they just download the thing and edit the thing. There are people that build their website that way. They've already seen one website that looks like what they are trying to build. So what they do is download that template, edit the content, and they will publish, and they call themselves web developers. You understand? So it's just that there are limitations to what you can achieve with all those kind of methods. If you download somebody's template, that means they've already told you this is where the menu is going to be, this is where heading is going to be. You can't change it based on their template, or you can make some adjustment to it, but it's still going to look like somebody else's website. And most of the time they are generic. But if you sit down to structure whatever you want to do by yourself, you now use a tool like Elementor to build by yourself. You know that your design is unique to you yourself, not something generic that can be seen every other on every other website. You understand? That's just the difference. So having the skill and learning a tool there are two different things. Just like learning graphic design, you can use CorelDRAW to design, you can use Adobe Photoshop to design, you can use Illustrator to design, Canva to design. So it's just a tool. It's your creativity and the knowledge of what you're doing that really matters, not the tool. All right. So any other question? No question. So now let's talk about hosting. All right. Give me a second. Once I talk about hosting, we are done. Then I will now take time to attend to everybody's problems. I'm not sure there's anybody online that is joining us today. So basically, I've explained how hosting works before, right? So when you buy hosting and domain, right? I would advise everybody here to at least try buy a hosting. There are cheap hostings, even if it's going to be a month that you buy, not a year. Buy maybe $5, $10, and everything, something like that. Just buy and see how it actually works. Let your website go live, and then you see. Excuse me.
So that would be after you finish after finish designing the website.
Yes,
The
yes,
last thing you do.
yes. That's the last thing you do. But you can build the other way around too. You can buy first and then build. You understand? Why you buy first and build is this. Most of the time, a client will have a name that is already bought. You understand? So, say for example, now I come to you and say, I want a website. The name of my website is, I want it to be pros.com, right? But, and then you go on to build without buying the domain and hosting. At the end of the day, you finish designing everything with pros, and then when you want to host, you try to buy, you see that there's already a pros.com. That means you now go back to all your design and change everywhere that you have pros to whatever new name you want to choose now. You understand where the problem is now? So that's another thing. There are some domains that are not even live, but they are not available. Somebody is not using it at that moment, but they've already paid for it, so it's not available. So buy and then you just build on it like that. So it's very easy. I want to check one thing. So um, now talking about hosting, right? You can there are different hosting platforms. All right. Are we listening? Am I recording? Yes, it's live. It's I'm still streaming. Can we listen, please? So there are different hosting platforms, and then how they work is more like you are buying an MTN data or Airtel data. Now, when you pay, they are going to give you an access to cPanel, right? In this cPanel, you now have cPanel is more like XAMPP. C, just C. cPanel. Yes. So yes, like control panel. I have code, so my voice is one kind. So cPanel. So when they give you access to cPanel, you will once you see itself, it will look familiar, all right, to XAMPP. So that way you can now install your WordPress in it. Once you install your WordPress, you can do whatever you want to do. Everything now you have access to it. So there are different platforms where you can buy hosting and domain, but the one I use is Go54. Go54.com, yeah. Go54.com. For people that are online, the name of the website is Go54.com. So they can sell both domain and hosting for you. There are people that sells only domain, and there are people that do only hosting. But Go54 does the two. So you can buy both domain and hosting together. All right? And then you just what's it called? All right. So we've written it back. So let's give me a second. So when you go there, you buy your domain, and then you just when you see cPanel, you see the access you have and everything. So from there you can manage everything. In fact, you can when you buy a domain, there are some domains you can put under it. Maybe the way there's Cosmopolitan University.edu.ng, you will now see ig.cosmopolitan.edu.ng now. the pages you build under that domain now, they are the subdomains, but then those ones are not for this class because you are just learning landing page. You understand? I'm just trying to explain. So when you buy, you understand how everything works. I wish this classes or this program is rich enough to buy one domain. Would have seen an example. Eh? The program is not a year subscription depends on the kind of the content. It's just like I said, it's like buying MTN data. So when you know that your website is not going to be holding much data, so you are not going to buy storage. It's a server, so you are buying more of a storage space. So if your website is not that heavy, you can buy something little. So maybe they give you access to maybe 2 gigabytes of file for a year. So that one now can be maybe hosting and domain altogether maybe $50 per year or $70 per year, thereabout. So it's like that. You see, the name you are buying will also affect what's it called, the domain you are buying to. Maybe it's .com, .ng, .com.ng, .net, .org. All those things are factors that affect the price too. So we can go to Go54 now and see for ourselves, right?
So how will you know the domain is like your web before you build it? How will you know that?
Most of the time, yeah. Most of the time, it's when you are building a website, you already know what is going to entail, right? So let's say the name of our see the Go54, right? This is what it looks like. So let's search for domain pixelbypros.com. So let's search. You see, it's available. That domain now, only the domain is 24,000 naira per year, right? So now, if you see, you can now see different prices now. Pixelbypros.africa is how much? 26,500, right? Pixelbypros.ng only 15,600. You see what I'm talking about now? So .co.za, this is South African domain, 95. See how cheap it is, back. So .co.ke, Kenya, 15,000 naira. .net, 29,000. See what I'm talking about? So
What's the difference between .net?
It's preference, right? Your website, if your website reads .ng, everybody that is visiting your website already knows you are from where.
Nigeria.
You understand? So I don't have to explain more than that. You already know that this business is based in Nigeria, and then they are unapologetic about it that our business is based in Nigeria. So if it's .com, it means you have wider range. Even when you do what's it called, SEO, search engine optimization, it affects it too. Google will suggest your website to people in Nigeria if you have a .ng and all of that. So all those basic things are the differences. So the same thing goes to website and hosting. So WordPress share hosting and all of that. So if you go to WordPress share hosting now,
So after it expires,
you pay. Yes, now. So you see what WordPress this thing. See what WordPress pricing what's it called? WordPress hosting. Are we listening? See what WordPress hosting prices looks like now. Now, if you see now, you see economy monthly is 4,500. You see 2 core CPU, 2 gig of RAM, 5 gig SSD storage, and 5 gigabytes of bandwidth. So if you see deluxe now, you see 3 core CPU, 3 gig RAM, 10 gig of SSD storage, and 15 gig bandwidth. So these last two things now will affect how much stuff you can add to your what's it called. Now you see this RAM thing. This is what affects servers where maybe you are trying to register for NYC now and the website is not just opening on the first and second day. Why? Because everybody is visiting the website at once. So if the RAM you bought is not big enough, traffic will start affecting the loading speed. You understand now? Because all these things are servers. Has anybody ever seen a server before? A server room? Have you been to any server room before? Okay, server rooms are like, you know, out of cold rooms. Has anybody been to cold rooms? Where they make ice blocks? You know the way there will be freezer. That's the way there are servers. So one block like this is a server, there's another one server. So the whole of this building could be a server house for a company. So what you are buying is just one small space in their server. So if that particular space you bought is only 3 gig RAM, it will only take that 3 gig RAM to load. If it's a 3-core CPU that you bought, is that 3-core CPU that it will take to respond to your own request. So those are the things that matters. So if you buy the highest now, see 50 gig bandwidth and then 30 gig storage. So that means whatever you are putting on your website, if your website is a page that maybe you sell bags, and each of the bags, maybe you have, say for example, you have, give me a name of a bag, Birkin bag. You have Birkin bag, right? You have a Birkin bag, and then you have it in different types, maybe the 2021 version, 2022 version, 2023 version, 2025, and each of them has like seven colors. So that means you upload pictures for each, you upload pictures of each color and everything. You have sections of maybe payment and everything, customer data and all those things. So all those data has to be considered in choosing your hosting. If not, if you buy something that is smaller, it becomes a problem eventually. So we understand all of that now. So now you see that you can do monthly subscription on this hosting thing now. So what the problem is, and the risk with all of this thing is this. There's a friend of mine that she has a business. So she used her name to register the business and everything. So she did the website, bought the domain and everything. And then when the domain expired, she didn't pay. Some Russian guys just bought the domain and then they uploaded porn on the web page. So if you go to our website, it's porn. And funny enough, it's her full name, her name and her surname. So imagine visiting somebody's name and surname and then everything there. So that thing is very, very important. So if you're working for a client that's going to be renewing, let them know that it is very, very important to renew even before time. Immediately, because those ones are like, what's it called? They are subscription-based companies. If you don't pay for it, immediately they see a buyer for it, they are going to sell it. What those people do is this: they will buy those kind of domain names, and then they will now resell it to you back at a higher price. That's what they do. So that's their own business. All those Russian hackers, once they know that this person has not paid, they'll just pay for it. How much is it? Because compare all this money, see this 26,000 naira now in dollars, it's not up to $20. So it's something they can afford. They will buy it for $20 and tell you to come and buy it back for $100. Share $12 back. So they will pay $12 and ask you to pay $100 back. So those things are very, very important. You make sure you renew even before time. It's just like you are using electricity. Once the thing started doing pum 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 and you do not pay, once the time reach, it will off until you pay again. So those things are very, very important. So
There's a small server outside there.
okay.
So, but when we buy, let's say buy domain name from Nigeria, we come and buy economy. So why that's times 2 of it.
Yes.
Then that's idea Elementor Pro.
Okay.
So it's bought by ideas now. That's Elementor
It's
Pro.
not bought by idea, so it's my personal file. Yes, it's my personal file. I just give it to you guys. I beg God.
What of the ideas there? So that's
No. It's a Google Drive. It's my Google Drive. I just rename that link like that so that it will be easy for everybody to visit. If I want to share the Google Drive link, have you seen a Google Drive link before? It's always very long. Google Drive, drive.google.com/WKLMNOPQ.
So you
So
shorten
yes, I just shortened it. Okay.
Sir, is it this hosting issue that causes those error message? Like sometimes you log into a website,
Mhm.
then it will write maybe like 401 or
404
402,
error.
different errors.
Yes.
Is
So
it
it could be hosting, it could be the domain has expired, or it could be a problem from the server itself. It could be a problem from your own backend. It could be so many things. You understand? So whatever the error is, you that you are the admin, you know where the problem is coming from. Maybe you did an editing, you forgot to publish, or you mistakenly moved one file from one folder to another in your cPanel. So all those things, but they are very simple. It's not that difficult to solve. And then another sweet thing that comes with cPanel and with buying hosting is this: if you have issues, you have a customer care to attend to. You understand? You know, like I said, it's like buying MTN data. So when you buy a subscription and you have issues, you can always reach out, send email, customer care will always be here to attend to you. So if you have a problem, if your website is not live and you've done everything correctly, you can always call or reach out to them via email or anything, and they will attend to you to solve whatever the issue is. So, any other question before we start reading?
If I buy economy, for example, can
Mm.
I upgrade? Maybe after
Yes, after what?
after I build something up, let's say I bought 4 5 economy.
Okay.
Later I bought something.
Definitely now,
Can I
definitely.
upgrade to maybe a
Definitely you can upgrade. In fact, you can switch your hosting. The thing you cannot switch is domain. You can switch your hosting. If you buy, say for example, you buy domain and hosting from Go54 now. Maybe next year now you see another place that they are hosting cheaper than this one. You can switch your hosting. You understand? Just buy hosting there, get your cPanel, log into your WordPress and do it. So there's something I did not tell you guys. So after you design everything, normally if there's one thing I didn't tell you people sef. WordPress has free version and paid version. If you don't pay for WordPress, you can't install plugins. They have their limitations. You understand? So if you are building directly on WordPress website, you won't be able to use what's it called, plugins. You understand? That's why everything we are doing now is local server. It's not live on WordPress. So you have to. That's why we are using local server to do everything. Everything is not published on WordPress website or anything. So, but now once you're done, if you are privileged to pay for WordPress, you can and pay for Elementor Pro, you can just install everything on WordPress website and keep building like that and everything. But if you are doing Ojoro and you don't want to pay WordPress for their good services that they are giving you, this is what you do. So after building your website like this, look here, instead of this publish, you see save as template, right? So when you save this template, you see where you want to save it, right? You can now choose, you name this thing, you name the name of the, what's it called, the name, whatever name you want to give the template, right? Give it a name, and then when you now want to upload in your server, you just go and download that template. It's your website, your data, everything that is there. You just download it and put it there. That's all. So instead of, there are ways to do it that you can start copying your folder from XAMPP and everything. But if I start explaining that thing now, we will not finish next month. So let's not go down that lane. So this one is very simple. Even if you pay for Elementor or not, if you pay for WordPress or not, just save your built website as template. When you want to install, or once you install WordPress anywhere, or what's it called, just go there, download the template back. That's all. Do you get? Just put it in your cPanel and your website is live. Chicken now. Kunji, am I away? Is it for life? I'm always using it now, so at least if it's still working for you, that means it's still paid for. Hmm? Buy templates. What are you buying templates for? WordPress. No. You don't understand what I just said. You don't have to. That's what I'm saying. That's why you are building. When you build offline now, just save this your website that you built as a template.
But what if you want to use, let's say, AI form of, like, you want to use their own personal template they have that you just edit?
And you pay for it. No, but there are free ones. There are always free ones. There are always so many free ones there. You know, there's nothing they will do that they will always have you. They will always give you something to taste. Ahead. They now keep the good stuff for the paid version. Just like this Elementor now. If you have see Elementor Pro now, normal Elementor doesn't have I think form. It doesn't even have menu. Ordinary Elementor doesn't have menu. It doesn't have anchor. So you have to start linking everything by yourself. So you have to, instead of using menu now, you use button. If you want to use free Elementor, you understand? So those are the things. But when you now see those things, those Google things that the pro can do, you want to pay because the thing don't suit you. So it's normal like that. So any other question before we round up?
So, can you share your experience on this website?
It's been long, oh. It's been very long. So I think the first website I built was let me see if you see like it was I won't say it's a client. I won't say it's not personal. It's no longer live. That they didn't pay. It's okay. See me safe. See me smile like Mumu. Yeah, this is me. So so many things has happened on this page since then, Tasha. So I was working with this company then, and then I was made to learn. This company was just starting up, 2017, and then I was interning with them. Then I just finished university, not doing anything, let's just not sit at home, that kind of thing. So I was there. So I was made to learn what's it called, web design, because I was doing just graphic design, still and motion graphic design then. So I was asked to learn front-end development, web design, and all those things. So this was one of our first projects there. And then from there, it just went on and on. This website, we designed it at least maybe 15 times in a year. Within that 1 year, when you have people that will come and say, no, this thing has to. Have you seen Facebook website? A company that is just starting yesterday will be comparing itself to. So, but I think I can boldly say they helped me a lot because the standard was very high. They won't take they won't take no mediocrity there. You can't just do bare minimum and go away with it. No. Whatever you do, you present. Like it was like, it was me going to office as if I'm going for a job that I'm getting paid for. But when you do a job, you come to the front of everybody, the board of directors and everybody. You tell them why you use pink here, why you use black, why did you put all these things at the left. You will explain everything, and then they will ask you questions. They will tell you that, why is this one so big, man? And then also you put all those criticisms in your mind when next you are doing the next step. Like, okay, what are they going to see? This thing is big. I said too big. You can reduce and so on. So by the time I spent 6-7 months there, I got better and better from there. So I do not just this, I do a lot of other things. Now I don't even really do web design again. I'm doing 3D animations now, so that one is too time consuming for me to do. Our website doesn't have money again like before. People are using AI to build websites now. So, but then, yeah, there's so many now. Even Elementor has AI. Elementor can build website for you by itself. I'm not supposed to teach you that one, Sha, because it will just make you lazy. I should teach you. I, see here. What does it say? That's the thing. You people did not even you didn't explore. If you explore these tools that I gave you, you would have done magic. If you take your time, see that's why you see one thing about the person I like the most in this class is Amina. You know why? She's the only one that went home and came back with the website. That means she actually wants to do this thing. If you click here now, what do you see? Build with AI. Once you click like this, just give prompt. Pew, you don't go. So, but don't worry. Just learn how to click. The thing is, my experience is okay. And here I'm supposed to teach you all that. Let everybody look up, please. Let me teach how to fix your element. If your MySQL is not working, here's a very quick fix. Not very quick though. Can everybody see my screen? All right. So when you come here, when you come to your see people that this thing is not working, they are not looking at the screen. So when you come to my computer, open your C folder, then come to XAMPP, right? You see a folder named MySQL. You can see my screen now. Open it. So you see data, right? If you open this data, you see all these files like this. Then you see the ones that you created, the folders you created by yourself. Say you created a database named whatever. If you look here now, you see what? You see Pixel by Pros. That's the name of the website we built together. All right. So what you do is highlight everything, right? Then you remove this performance schema and then your own folder, test and IB data 1. Do you see that? So normally before you even do that, what you want to do first is this. Come here, copy this data folder, copy it just in case, and create a new folder. Okay, just paste it here. So it will be named data copy, right? You can rename it, or if you like, just leave it. So you now come back here and highlight everything, keep performance schema, then keep your folder. If you have created more than one website on that XAMPP, all the folders will be shown here. So you keep all those folders because those folders are holding your website data. So keep test, and keep IB data 1. You understand? Then you now delete everything that is inside here. Everything that you've selected like this, except performance schema, your own folder, test, and IB data 1. You don't have options. How? What do you have? No. In here, you are not in XAMPP now. You are going to XAMPP folder in my PC.
Yes, that's
So it's showing.
Search for my SQL, right? I'll go to my SQL.
There's a folder named MySQL.
Yes.
Inside XAMPP. You don't have to search. It's going to give you too many options. You don't have to search. Once you open XAMPP like this, once you open C folder, there's XAMPP like this. It should show like this. This is how it's supposed to show. See the screen. It's supposed to be like this. So many things. Then you see a folder named MySQL. It's not there. If it's not there, that means there's a virus or an antivirus that is eating up your browser. So when you open it, you see data. So then you select all, then you hold control and keep performance schema, PHP, your folders, test, and IB data one. Then you delete everything that is here. Once you delete that, you now come back here to MySQL and go to backup, right? When you open backup, you see that it's almost everything that is here too. So you copy everything here except what? IB data one, test, and performance schema. Do you understand now? Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Go back again. From MySQL. Then MySQL.
We've already copied the data and keep. From inside this data folder, come here, highlight everything. But you want to keep what? Performance schema, keep your own folder, keep test, keep IB data one. Delete all these ones, everything that is selected, delete it. Come back to MySQL, go to backup. So all this backup data now, copy it. Leave your website data, the ones you kept before in that one, keep it. Copy everything that is here now, go and paste it inside your data, because normally it's supposed to remain only performance schema, your website, test, and IB data one that is here. You just come and paste the remaining files here. It's too long. Hey, Jesus. Just press sheets and begin next time. You are recycling it, that's why it not sheet it, yes, it clear it. So do you understand? As your own done, as your MySQL work.
I'm downloading it.
Why? There's no point now, it's the same thing.
Your Apache is still not working.
Your Apache is still not working back? I've never had Apache issue because Apache is the main Xampp this thing, application. That's why you should work from there. If you have you pasted from backup, it's not we're not looking that time. Go back to MySQL here. When you come back here, you see backup. So open backup folder, it should look like what your data was looking like. Then you now highlight everything and leave performance schema and IB data one. Do you understand? So then you copy it and go and put it inside that data folder. So, BC runtime not far. Try it. There's a driver missing in the PC. Search history. BC runtime 140. Right? Tell me why it is it's your driver, one of your Windows system. So try download and install it. You understand? So it's from your Windows installation system itself. So I believe I want to believe with this.
Asking me to select a folder and I select it.
I believe with it, you have to go to this thing first. Go to did you delete it before? From data. Go and watch it. Go to C folder and delete your exam. folder completely from here, from local C before you stop here.
That's it, I think as it will just work from here to here for all of us.
How? I want to read it how.
I want to click on it. It's only here. I want to click on it. Where you can
And it's because they are separate now.
yeah, it's still not totally.
The same thing.
Yes. So I finished already.
It's very simple. I think maybe you did something. Did you copy and did you keep the data folder? How many exams do you have? You see where the problem is beginning from.
Okay. And
When
I
you have
tried.
like 16 exam
I
folders,
tried using all the use the new one that too. So this
so
okay,
is
even
that where
then
you are,
they
is that where you're doing all this thing
yeah.
from? How are you sure that that's the
That's
new
the
one?
one because that's what we put it. The first one we downloaded is Christo, so we had to use this one, and it was starting and stopping. It was this time around. It's supposed to start and stop.
So no, no, see that. MySQL, you didn't even keep the data folder, so
The old one, I just deleted it.
you see, that's why you can keep the problem. Now, if the same thing has gone wrong now, it will not work. You've not even created anything now. Okay, this is the this is not this one. I'm not sure if that's this one. It's not. I'm not sure it's this Zam two.
This is
If
exam
it
two.
is Zam two,
Let
it
me
would have
see.
worked.
So what's the name of this thing so that you search for to download Microsoft Word?
Get into PC.com.
Get into PC. Bring them together.
Yes, that's
This
what.
one.
No, it should be that first one. But have you built anything before on the website? Have you built
No.
anything? Not done anything at
Yes.
all. Why would I trust you? Yeah, I'm not built anything. Just try it. All these things say can even add to the thing themselves.
I
When
tried
you add
deleting the exam kit.
when
You
you
even get one.
when
You
you
get one to
see,
free.
I'm not going I want to check that. Let's do that. The first sheet of the everything.
Okay, it was me mistaking it with the so not download another one.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
one
no,
time.
just install it. If you are downloading it. Just trust. So all this thing you see, I want to install it. If
So
you
what am
have
I
it,
clicking on?
search now, search for Microsoft Office.
I'm
Wait,
going to
I'm
search for
starting from the
okay.
top.
Has it done now?
So I've not clicked on it, so I just
Okay.
finished.
It's this one now. I'm asking you about the what's it called?
It's still doing the same.
Then now, maybe are they the same text box? And this one is this thing. See, here is the issue. You probably used what's it called? You copied this old text from somewhere and pasted it here somewhere. And then when you add color, what happened? Let me see.
Let's have a look.
Okay, go back. Come here. Scroll.
sorry, I missed your point. Sorry, I missed your point. Twitter, yes, is on top of. No, 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 no. It's under those towers. Just hold on. Those
Okay, there's
towers.
something else I didn't teach you guys,
Towers.
which is
You know
animation.
there is Anita's tower.
You said it's not going to.
I said I was going to teach you animation today, right?
Yes.
So,
For Anita. Wait,
so when I will do that now.
It's not working. It's talking only to our network. Can you speak?
Speak on.
Five Villas server. The action cannot be completed because the five Villas server. After the
See where the problem is.
But that's the problem.
Those are the things you do now. Those are the things that too many things. Just
See, I mean, your problem is small. Now leave her. No, I said that battery low. It's not small. I am going there for now for you. Now you know I'm yeah, I'm not running crazy that day. Tuesday, so I lost my sister. Yeah, I know in the one. So the guy that changed the window for you, you didn't ask him to install it in back. Wow. Like, you think Microsoft Word? Micro Excel.
Everything is there.
That one is already on Microsoft Word.
Alright.
So let's leave this one for computer.
Set now. Do your.
This is not distracting that was called me.
See that talking that happened.
Hey, right? You cannot tell them this
You don't create it out.
Please, I'm coming.
What do you call it?
Can I have your
Have you created it out the name of your
But that's how they speak. See, I put a box before I carry the text message.
It's supposed to be all together and stuff.
Open the worksheet.
It's not allowed.
Check your
Don't go off, please.
So I didn't teach you guys animation, right? It's very simple. Let them bring light. They'll put up the light now. So I will just show you.
Have you copied it? Go to exam.
So you know that thing where when you click on a part of your screen and then something else happen, maybe there's a zoom in, there's a fade, all those things. That's animation. So that's what I'm going to show you now.
So, can we still be calling you after this class?
Uh,
If you have questions.
you have a question, call me now. No worry. I'm available.
Dark never.
So ladies, come on. We are done. Oh, we are done with this course. Oh. So far, so good. I believe.
Yeah, I'm not done.
I believe everybody can do the website. This is my water. No, that one is my water. Is that my water?
Yes, it is. Still,
Still, have you installed the?
yeah, those are the.
No. When you didn't download it, you download it.
You don't create now here now new
No,
folder.
I don't know.
Like we can create new folder. New folder. Then create exactly the way you want the website to look.
No station.
You
It's
know how
not
we
so
do
good.
one night and sit down again.
Size update.
And you have got it.
You know why I don't want create I won't carry
I've
ideas
done
from
it.
how plan to make the show.
This thing are
You
already
understand? I don't want just do the quick and out. I want the idea, several ideas so that like this for this website, this is the way the brand is going to be. You see that great shows.
I've done it.
You see your website what you do this. You don't finish. How do you make up things inside your website? Anytime enter inside the folder. This is all of your maybe she get how to write know the place where you put
Because when this course works, all
that
this
place of work.
you need to take your time to read.
Then
You tell you how to fix it. So you don't download it.
this is my place of work.
There's something called Visual C++. So you can see the it's not only you that
I
have it.
came here
So
that time.
you just do
That years.
they will show you download the latest version. The store is slow.
One time.
Download the latest version of this.
No, no, Nigeria. I'm waiting your
Once you
government to
install
give
this,
us contract. When they don't give the contract, we will get
once this one install it, then it will go from there. So let's quickly do the what's it called? Yes, animation, so that we can call it a day.
Can face you.
yes.
All right. So it's very simple, right? Let everybody look at the screen. Except people that knows how to do it already. Don't worry, if you already know how to do it, You can see this on my own screen, right? If you over on it, if you click on membership, it's changing to brown. If you click to this, those are what they call animation already. So now let's do something for this learn more, right? When you click on it and click on style, right? You see this normal, then you see over. When you over on it, what do you want it to do? Right now, the normal color is black, right? But we want it to do what? Let's say over animation should be glow, right? So if you choose glow, huh? Jesus is Lord. Wait, how did you now know it's supposed to be glow?
No, I said blue.
Oh,
You
I
said
thought
the
you said
color.
glow.
No, you said the color should be.
Oh, okay.
I was suggesting
I thought my screen was up. Oh. Okay, it was showing before.
yeah.
Okay. P-U-A-M U-Q. Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very cool.
Oh, boy. It's not working now. This thing is not letting me, sell it till 5 minutes time. So let everybody go to, okay, if you have a PC there and you are on Elementor, right? Go to your screen. I don't know, this thing says I should. Oh. Okay, you're on. Okay, so try it now. It's still not letting me. So apparently I can't log into the screen until the next 5 minutes. So it is. Oh, okay, started. So as this one, as this one. So beside that, okay. All right. So can everybody see my screen now? So what I did was okay. How do I undo now? So see this button now, everybody. Can you see my screen? See this button. Now we did all our editing normally here like this. You see normal on everything we do here. But when you come to hover, hover is when you put your mouse on it. What do you want to happen when you pull your mouse on that particular button? So we can just put over animation here and say pulse grow. If you put it now, you see the difference. Can I see the difference now? So you can use any of this. You can just say it should grow. You can say it should bounce. You can say it should push. Do you understand now? So those are the things you can do. Now you can change the text color if you want. Maybe right now it's what's it called? It's black now. If you want it to be white when we hover our mouse on it, if you see now, you see that it's disappearing now. So if you now want the background to change, right? Hold on. Let's not come and stress our brain here. Just put color. Please change it to say red. When you oh shit. Did you see that? Can you see the difference now? So you can just play around with those things like that to see how it fits your design. So design animation is not more than that. So it's left for you to now do with everything the way you want. So now this picture now, if I want it that when I click on it, if you look at the website I showed you, that my first website, if you click on the picture, it grows, it shrinks, and then here. So whatever you want to do, come back to style and go to over, and then you make it pulse grow. So now if I click on it, you see. So it's as simple as that. This one that doesn't have any animation, see the difference now. So if I want it to be instead of that to just buzz out, you see, the hair. So all the different types of animations are there for you to see. So for you to pick, now it's left for you to choose whichever one works with your this thing, and then you can now set how fast you want it to be, how slow you want it to be here. So duration of the animation and everything. So it's as excuse me, it's as simple as that. So I believe I've taught you every basic thing about web and landing page design. Like I said on Monday, the most important thing is for you to understand how design concepts works. If you understand how design concepts works, to build anything will not be a problem. You already know what looks right and what doesn't. So the rest is just for you to click, drag, and drop on your screen. This is there. So see that is working now. Black and so chicken and this
All
is
this yesterday.
so one apple. It's after here that you did it.
Yes.
You made it.
That
Mistake.
is not.
You started putting WordPress inside here. Because in that screenshot, you
I
need
did
WordPress.
not.
Are you sure?
I did not.
How come your website is not showing WordPress? So,
Those
is
are
it
come and
working
see.
now?
Yes.
Ah, thank God.
I've downloaded a WhatsApp.
Okay.
I want to. Yeah.
Have you created okay, our source? You created it already now, right? So,
Get back. Then the place that you go to this setting.
yes, you go back to your C folder.
So here is just database name and username. Eh? No
Yes,
password.
no password. So when you go to this PC, go to C. So C is out. So go to HTML. So you are creating a very basic folder. And then you can now bring back this thing. So you can put
add this one.
Now should I add email?
You should what? Add email, yeah, so that you can have access to it. So, yeah. So, if I
System now dey run. So use this one. I go to your browser. Yeah. And before then, you mentioned use your browser. So I'm not sure if this is your character that you put in between local or slash schedule. That character that you put in between, I'm not sure if it's still here. But let's try it and see.
if I have missed animation class, this will teach you. Okay, press enter.
So as well, so just do 1.6 here. Do you even have character?
I said I should have done this.
Yes, so you do it now. So the system is a new system. So when you do it, open it like
What?
it should be like this. Instead of doing this without just do something else. Do it like this. So that let me make it show lock screen. You see the lock screen. So you already know all this one. You know the steps here. Yeah.
So, are we good?
So I did where I can open this one and this is
No, it's not like no, except you want to download the storage. But they should be able to do it. Try and save it first. And then
also, you uploaded your other trainings on your website.
No, it's only those how to install Zamp. But everything, all the classes we've had, everything is on YouTube. All the classes we've had is on YouTube.
Okay, then install them. So from there.
From there, every other thing, all this how to build this website, what we did last week is there on YouTube. So
Okay. I mean, like, okay, you already gave us a guideline. Like that link you gave us will show us how to install XAMPP, WordPress.
yes, everything.
But from there,
From there now,
that's
just go
like
to
on the
YouTube.
landing page. You just show us
Go
the
to
profile
YouTube
pages.
and follow how to build this one like this.
The landing
Yes,
page.
the landing page. You build it. Me, I believe one thing I believe is this. You've already attended the classes and then you have an idea of how it works. So just keep trying. Drag this one, drop it there. If it's not moving, look for how to make it move till it move, and then from there you
Is the
build.
new plugin that I'll put a website?
Yes, you have to go
I downloaded it on my own account, so it should be on my phone. Right?
should be on it.
Right.
Google Drive. Maybe it's already installed, right? Check it now. Sign in to Drive. See share file or something. This is almost there. So thank you all for riding with me on this course. See you when we see you. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Huh? No, 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 no. I don't think so. If you will, they will tell you.